Now that your tires are on your vehicle, and I actually remade a tire. As I was putting this one on, I realized this one was bigger than the others, and it just didn't look right. So I'm recycling this one, and I made a different one. So now that your tires are on there, your next step is going to be to, if you can, get some other clay and turn your car over and prop your car up this way, okay? So that your car is upside down, so that you're not damaging. Now notice I have not put any detail in on this part of the car yet because I'm still dealing with the bulk of the car. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take these little guys off. And do you see how these wheels are standing up? I want to try and attach clay. So I'm going to take some clay here and I'm going to just kind of score this base here. And I'm going to score a little bit of this clay right here. And I'm going to place a little bit of water there. And I'm going to take some clay and I am going to just kind of create the inside here. This is just going to help stabilize that tire so that hopefully when I turn this back over, it won't get flat. And I want to blend this clay down so that it's attached nice and securely to the base. So basically this tiny little piece is acting like an axle, if you will. Now if you want to do it this way, you certainly could. So that's one option. Another option would be taking a piece of clay, rolling kind of a nice thick coil, and then sizing this, and I'm just guessing, okay, so that's really too long. And then what I would do is I would score right here. And you may find this easier because you're dealing with 2 pieces of clay versus 1 and it's going across the whole car. And an axle is actually what kind of holds your tires together anyway, so doing it this way would actually be probably a little bit more realistic and true to form as opposed to doing it this way. So again, I'm scoring up those edges. Oh, I also should be scoring here on the sides because I'm going to be attaching them to the other area. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water to this piece, and then I'm just going to kind of secure that in. And again, once you have kind of that axle in, I would still take a tool and just kind of grab this, and notice I'm not pushing down on the top, I'm just grabbing from the side, and I'm just kind of blending this onto the base of the car. And if I turn my car this way, I can blend coming down from this area as well. So now I have that axle here, which will really kind of support the vehicle. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my other side over here. I'm going to stay consistent with what I did here just so that I have both examples. So I'm going to turn this around. Whoops, losing my support system. And I'm going to score this. Where'd the paper clip go? And a little bit of water, and then again kind of attaching that there, and then taking a clay tool and kind of blending this down, attaching it to make sure that it stays. I'm use my finger to kind of smooth. Now when I take this off, these support systems off, I can place my car down. My car is now up off the ground, but those axles or those pieces are now supporting the wheels so that the wheels don't become flat. So that's your next step. And then after that, then all the little details on the front get started. So go ahead and attach your wheels, and then we're going to be on to the final steps of the other details.